All right. What's up, guys? I'm here. And the title is correct. Talk about that here shortly. Let me get the memo out to people. Oh. Never mind. Excuse me. Masaki. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. It's true. I'm done. Done with Bitcoin. Done with crypto. Done with everything. But Darius, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Now, I have a lot to talk about. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a lot of stuff that's been going on over the past week. I know it's, what is it, 9 in the morning where I'm at, and I've been up since probably 8 p.m., 9 p.m. So I am fucking tired. Right? Excuse my French, but I just today I don't care. Like today I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to stream. And I know you guys are yeah, you guys are already coming at me for the title. All right. The title is kind of clickbaity, but not really. I have to explain. All right. So before I explain anything, I want to give you guys a heads up. We might be doing morning streams more often. The only reason why is because you guys know, I've been, in my spare time, I've been trying to basically make money in order to pay bills, whether it's door dashing and doing other things. Unfortunately, where I'm at, the DoorDash market isn't the best. The gig economy isn't really good where I live. So I was kind of backed into a corner, into a position to where, as much as I hate to say it, I am actually working a job again. It's only part-time, but it's something that just came across my lap. A friend of mine reached out to me, and he kind of knows my situation, and he was like, hey, if you want, I know someone who's looking for someone to help out in his business. I can't say exactly where I'm working, just because there's only so many of these places around, and you guys, I'm not saying you guys are weird, but I know someone out there will probably figure out where I'm working. I just don't want that on my plate right now. So I am working a job. It's only part-time and it is overnight. So I'm usually a night owl to begin with. If it was up to me, I'd be up till 4 or 5 in the morning anyway. So I figured things kind of worked out, and I'm getting paid pretty well. For what I do, it's not that hard. They just need more manpower. Like in certain cases, like today, I had to stay a little bit later. And everyone's nice there. Everyone's cool. I never thought I'd be working a job. It's been, I don't know. It's been almost a year since I got fired from my last job. So I'm officially a W-2 worker again. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, I will be live streaming. All right. For now, it's probably gonna be around this time. I don't know if that works for some of you. I know some of you are in different time zones, so maybe it might work out if you're in Europe. But if you're like in the West Coast US, you're probably still sleeping or just waking up. So yeah, just want to get that out of the way. Just want to let you guys know. Part-time hooker, it's not a hooker, right? If it is, working the morning shift is probably the worst thing you can do. I'm just kidding. It's night here. Okay, I'm French and we don't really swear like this. I'm sorry. Pardon my French. All right. I'm like I said, I'm very tired. I've been up all night. Vlad, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah. What's with the title? Okay, so let me explain. So I'm not done with crypto. All right. The problem with what's been going on recently is things have been really fucking slow. I mean, if I go to BTC right now, I honestly haven't looked extensively at a BTC chart since the last time we streamed, because it's just been going down, sideways, up, nope, right back into the range. And it just seems like we've been in nothing for the past 2 months, or actually way longer than that. Since April. It feels like we've been in no man's land. So because of that and my situation going on, you know, I got bills that needs to be paid. All right. I have, you know, rent due. I have all this stuff. Luckily, you know, I'm not going to take that for granted. Because of my situation, I've taken care of a lot of my bills that I have, but I still have some things I got to take care of. I still got bills to pay. So unfortunately, things has been slow. And so I've been extensively looking into different ways, into different markets, trying to figure out, and as you guys know, I've been talking about this on and off for the last couple months. Been trying to figure out, maybe is there a way we can transfer ABCs into different markets, or just transfer a different trading style, or find something that's similar to what we do now. And to be honest, I kind of got drawn into the ICT stuff when it comes to Forex and commodities and all that. And if you guys know my opinion about ICT, and the actual strategy itself isn't bad, right? It's in my opinion, I would prefer someone trading ICT over Elliott Wave, because it uses price action that's already formed. We don't really look for projections too much. You're looking for price to basically tell you the story, which is something I can get behind. So I've been kind of diving deep into figuring out what is a possible more consistent way to, you know, get more involved in trading. Not even just in crypto, it could be anything. So as you guys know, I've been kind of diving into Forex a little bit. I've been messing around with a certain strategy. And then I'm going to give a shout out to Phantom. All right, you guys, if you guys don't know who this is, what's with you guys in the OnlyFans? All right. I would pay you only, Vlad, if I decide to start selling feet pictures, I'll let you know. My feet are very gross though. Actually, they're not too bad. What is the strategy? So, Bidarius, great question. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up now. If you guys are interested, I've talked about this in the past. But in trying to figure out what is the best way to approach possibly trading a form of ICT, I needed to find a strategy that aligns almost not perfectly, but very well to how we trade ABCs. All right. If you guys don't know how we trade ABCs by now, we're looking for certain patterns to form in the market. We wait for opportunities to come using price action, and we take positions as needed. And so I try to keep my criteria for a strategy very limited. Unfortunately, just like with any other strategy you trade with crypto or just in trading in general, you're gonna have people who are going to the 1 minute using fibs, using all this stuff, and just kind of meshing everything together to create a clusterfuck of a strategy. And you guys know, I mean, you guys should know by now, that's not the best way to approach it. So I had to kind of figure out a way to filter out all the good strategies from bad ones, some that have potential, and I came across a few, but I came across this one in particular that really caught my attention. That's something that I really like, and it's something that I think is very similar to how we trade ABCs. I'm going to do my best to explain it. I'm going to show the video here.
We're up 6R.
Nope, I don't want you guys to hear it. All right, I will link this in the description. Okay. It's called the Forex Judas model. All right, it's this kid named Phantom. I will explain the strategy, but I really recommend you guys go ahead and watch this. If you guys want, I will link it. There's 2 parts to this. All right, please watch both parts. and let me kind of explain how this ties into ABCs. So basically, what this strategy is you guys can see these zones. I guess these different color zones on the chart. If you guys can't see that, let me know. But there's a purple, there is a green, and there's a red. Each session represents a session market open. So I guess, or the time frame of when a session is open. So the blue is Asia, the green is London, and the red is New York. So at the moment, New York, we're currently in the New York session. All you're looking to do, all right, first you have to understand a couple things. One, you trade on no news. All right, so no FOMC, no CPI, nothing that can increase the chances of volatility, or unexpected volatility, especially on even though we're using a smaller time frame, it's not as small as some of the other strategies I've seen out there. So all you're doing, all right, is you're marking out the high and the low of the previous session. You're looking for price to take, basically sweep above or below. All right. And with this, I forgot to mention this, you're looking at Euro USD and also Great British Pound. Right. So you have two options of potential trade setups. Now, sometimes they line up pretty well, but in this case, like I'll show you here in a second, this actually didn't, price action developed a little bit differently. So I'm gonna show you, I actually took a trade during the previous session. All right. I was actually able to kind of step away while work was going on and take the trade. So all you're doing is marking out this high. Okay. Once you get the, I guess, the liquidity taken, or in this case, you potentially have an ABC completed, because in the end, a lot of these setups are just ABCs. All right. Well, in this case, it was this one. A lot of these setups are just ABCs, which is something I feel like maybe we can go ahead and kind of mix in together. But let me explain first. Once you get the break of the high or the low, all right, you're looking for something called a change of character. What a change of character is basically you're looking for a confirmation. All right. So you'll get a downtrend. All right. Let's say the downtrend breaks the low. Okay. From there, now you have to either have to wait for price to come back up and break the I guess the previous high or the previous low, depending on which direction you're looking at. I'm going to show you both. So in this case, this would be your break of structure or change of character, depending on which one. I just call it break of structure, BOS. So once price confirms, actually no, that's not the best case. If price shoots back up and gets a candle body close above that line, then you go ahead and enter. And all you're looking for once you enter is you're looking for a stop loss below the low or the high. I'll show you, I guess I'll show you examples for both. You're looking for a fixed 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. All right. And it's very clear cut. That's it. Vlad, I know, 5-minute chart. I know it's very unlike me, but I'm trying something different. The problem with trading Forex with like ABCs and stuff is that on the higher time frames, the trends just aren't good. Sometimes you get really good setups. I'm not going to say it's always like this, but like this one was a really good setup. But you can see here, price, there was no entry for a ABC up here. There's a small one here. And like sometimes they do work, guys. Sometimes they like ABCs play out beautifully on Forex. But if I go to like a 1-hour chart, to me, it's just not consistent enough to go ahead and possibly look for a good strategy on a larger time frame. So for me, I'm willing to try something different. And to be honest, this is as close to ABCs that I personally think that we can get. If you guys don't know, the reason why ABCs work so well is because basically the market is creating liquidity in trap positions. The market's coming back or getting people psyched or either scared or FOMO into positions. And the market will reverse and pull and basically create a continuation in that direction. That's basically what ABCs are. And this is almost the exact same thing. Almost. It's a little bit different, but I'm willing to test it out and see if the markets do respect this strategy. Have you back tested your strategy so far? So yes, Vlad, great question. So I have personally haven't done this. Where is it? I gotta find this. Shit, where is this? So let me show you something. So I personally haven't back tested this, but there is a great community of traders who are looking into this or have looked into this and done extensive back testing, very extensive back testing. And the results are very interesting. I will say that at the very least. I got to give a shout out to, I sent myself a link. If you go on X, what? I mean, the account doesn't exist. Hold on, please hold. Vlad, I have a chart for you. Hold on. Share more options. How do I copy this? Copy. If you guys are interested, all right, I will drop the link for this in chat. I had a copy of this originally, but it didn't work. Or it's not working all of a sudden. So I'm going to copy this link. I'll show you how to get access to it. What happens if you're still in trade in session and if there is no session, you close the trade? So at the moment, according to the rules, you should be closing your trade, but people have been testing to see if you hold it into the next day. Weekends is different, but into the next day, they're testing to see if it improves or decreases your results. So if you guys click on that link tree, all right, it's gonna bring you to this. All right, Joel Carpenter, he's on Twitter. But him and his wife have done a fantastic job at back testing this. All right, all the results are here. What I recommend would do if you guys go, if I move out of the way, you guys see like right where my finger is right here, go to strongest pair. Right, and basically the rule set is up here, well, up there, and basically you can track almost every single trade that's been going on, and with screenshots, which I love. So shout out to Joel and his wife. I forgot his wife's name. Jay and Joel. So they've been doing a really good job on this, and they calculate all the returns, your win rate. Basically, you're looking for a fixed 2-to-1. At the moment, the strategy is about a 53% win rate. That's pretty huge. That's pretty good. There's some issues with this that I'm like looking, or that I'm finding as I'm going through this. And it's something that's serious. I think it's quote unquote called a mechanical strategy, but at the same time, there is some discretion. So there is some kind of there could be some sort of bias on what is considered a break of structure, or what you would consider certain stop losses or certain positions you wouldn't be taking. Like one of the rules, and this was a big thing that was going on the other day. I believe this was Friday. I don't remember. Yeah, so this was Friday. So this was a big issue. Is according to strategy, all right, your entry would have been on this candle here. Your break of structure would have been here. All right, and you swept the high. All right, so you get a candle body close, you take the entry, but the stop loss was over 20 pips. So according to the rules, you don't take the trade. In this case, yes, you definitely would have got stopped out. You would have just missed the take profit. So there's still, I guess people are kind of trying to figure out what can work better. But I definitely think there's a lot of potential with this. The reason why I like this so much is because it's very straightforward. You're looking for a very small rule set. It's very similar to ABC's. I really like how this looks. And we're in a trade right now, actually. Let me guys show you the trade. So I'm gonna be honest, I've done a lot of like personal testing on my own, trying to figure out like what good entries are and what aren't. So the actual portfolio isn't doing the best, right? But I am using a prop firm. If you guys know, I have a certain opinion on prop firms. That is kind of changing due to me using a strategy like this. But for how you trade crypto and all that stuff, I personally think prop firms, you stay the fuck away from them. Let's see. But Vlad, yeah, take a look at that. Take a look at this. All right, I think it's really good. I personally like the idea of this. I like how it's structured. There is potential to this. We'll just have to wait and see if I can my take profit will hit. So if this hits, I believe I'm gonna be making. I risked 2%, so like 460. So I should be making close to $1,000 if this hits. But like I said, I started with 25K, so I'm in the negatives still. All right, I'm in the negatives. Mr. Reckless, how you doing, my friend? James Baker, very good time for streaming. Yeah, so because of my schedule at the moment, I'm up very late at night. So the regular time of how we usually stream isn't the best at the moment, or it's not gonna work for me. So I figure I stay up all night, come home, stream, and then go to bed. So Tim, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed chats, guys. Bit Arius, but that's the strategy. Long story short, guys, watch the videos. I put them in the chat, so please go check that out. If you guys aren't interested, I'm still gonna be trading crypto. All right, the title was a little bit clickbaity, I'm not gonna lie, but even though we do kind of trade things a little bit more passively on Bitcoin and crypto to begin with, this is just another reason to kind of just stick to larger time frames and just let the market play out. We're gonna go over crypto and BTC and everything, you know, all the coins, because to be honest, I seriously haven't looked at any charts extensively since the last time I streamed. So they're true. There is no fixed set stone rules, as I can see in this Excel file. Very good time for stream. However, maybe we can do some machine learning based on that database. We'll look. Yeah, Vlad, let me know what you think. You only trade New York, not London. No, so I did take a trade on London and I did get stopped out. I'll show you guys that here in a moment. So you technically you can. Oh, we're doing good. So technically you can trade London, right? If you're up at the time, you can go ahead and do it. I've been kind of dabbling. What I've been doing is, because I'm at work and because it's hard for me to focus on, it's not going to be every day that I'm going to be at work. Like tomorrow is a trade day. I'll be awake. So I'll probably use full risk. But if I'm like out and about and I don't have time to pay attention to it, I'll use like a half risk or quarter risk. But people have been doing very well using this strategy. If you guys go, like I said, if you go to Phantom's YouTube page, I would recommend going to his Twitter. All right. For some reason, if you're not signed in, it just doesn't show like the more recent tweets. But definitely go check him out. He does post a lot of good stuff. People have made good money doing this. I can't sit here and vouch, but based on what Phantom himself has been doing, he's funded almost $500,000, I believe. And apparently last month he cashed out big, like like tens of thousands of dollars in 1 week. So that's pretty crazy. And when I was kind of looking into doing this, you can use the power of prop firms. So you can leverage your money with more leverage. No, I'm just kidding. You can leverage your money with prop firms, and the prop firms themselves use leverage. So there's a lot of room to mess up, but there's also a lot of room to grow. So me personally, I really like the potential of this. I definitely gotta be doing this more often. Maybe I'll stream, if you guys want, maybe I'll stream New York sessions But let me show you guys the trade that I took during London. I'll show you the trade itself on TradingView, and then I'll show you the GU Great British Pound swept. So this was the trade we took on Great British Pound during the London session. All right. So price came up, took the highs. We formed another basically higher high, and this became your break of structure. All right. So once a candle body once a candle confirms below, this becomes your entry. You want to basically stop just above the high, and you're targeting a fixed 2-to-1. So unfortunately, this trade did not play out. All right, we did take a loss, but like I said, I wasn't really able to pay attention to this, so I took the entry and I used like 0.5% risk. So you got stopped out on that one. So at the moment, we are currently, and guys, when you do this, you only take one trade per session. You don't take multiple trades. You take the first trade that becomes available. So in this case, I'll show you how I came up, or how you came up with this entry. You mark out the high and the low of London, right? On EU, you can see we broke the low first. We came up, formed. So this was our original breaker structure. The price originally had to get back to this line, but as price basically formed a newer uptrend, a high, a higher low, and then once you get a candle body close above this line, so that this was our entry here, stop below the low, we're targeting a fixed 2-to-1. So we'll see. Maybe we'll hit a winning trade. Who knows? If you guys know, like, especially how I do things, I don't care what happens. Pratish, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Bro, have you heard about the FTX liquidation? Yes, and that's why we're shorting Sol. I've been short Sol this entire time. I'll go to crypto real quick. And if you guys, we're going to still do the crypto TA. I just want to let you guys know what's going on. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Go check out Phantom in his YouTube channel. He also has a free Discord. As well as you guys are interested, want to learn more. I am learning more about this strategy. So if you guys want, you guys can ask me questions. Where's Sol? I want to show you guys Sol. Oh, mwah. We've been short Sol since $27. Love to see it. But yeah, I know Sol's gonna get wrecked if that is the case. Pratish, I definitely heard. And by the way, guys, I'm so mad because there's a bakery near my job that I love. And I got fresh bread, and I was gonna make myself like a nice breakfast sandwich this morning. Got home, didn't have any eggs, and I didn't want to go back out. So I literally have just an Italian loaf of bread. I'm sorry, I'm losing my mind. Did I say hello to everyone? Very Romanian. I fit right in. Right out of the loaf. I think I said hello to everyone, did I? I would recommend looking at the NASDAQ because it loves to break highs and lows and return quite quickly. But anyways, I'll definitely look into that. Definitely. Tim, I'm not sure. I think I said hi to you already. What's up, Miss You Streams? I'm good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. But Arius, yeah. Don't spit it, just swallow. Oh, don't worry. All we do is swallow here, Pratish. I was so mad. I was so mad when I got home. Because this is still warm. I was so bad. But this bread is so fucking good. Alright. Let's do Bitcoin TA. Because, I mean, not really much to talk about. But, I really want this trade to hit. Alright. Long story short, I guess we're going to do TA with bread in my hand. Fuck it. A, B, C. So, when it comes to BTC, you guys know by now, at least you guys should know. At this point, we have a bearish ABC. We're looking for price to come down and retest certain areas of support. To be honest, I have a very hard time believing we're gonna pump. I have a very hard time. I'm more convinced now that we're bearish than ever. Eating bread only while doing TA on cryptos. Very convincing, isn't it? I don't know, Vlad, you tell me. Would you take me serious if I ate bread every single time I did? Every single time I did TA? Loving the carbs. Oh, it's another thing too. I've also fasted for like 48 hours. I hit the 48-hour mark at 7 a.m. So it's been over 48 hours and I'm fucking starving. So should I be downing an entire loaf of bread? Probably not, but this is the best thing I have to eat at the moment. So good. All right, and then if you guys know, we pretty much confirmed below our bearish pivot. We're holding shorts, and I am not letting these go. Right. So at this point, we got to figure out where can price go. And I think 19.5 is the more realistic, probably, or more realistic area that price can reverse. Am I still bearish to the point where I'm looking for a lower low? Kind of, sort of. I'm saying it's definitely possible, but just based on how long this is taking and how close you guys remember, we're getting closer to the halving every single day, and by this point, I think, what is it? December, fucking idiot. October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So like 6 to 7 months we are from the halving. So we're getting close to the point to where we can start considering bullish price action. So in my personal opinion, I'm going to be on the side, especially if we keep taking this long to go ahead and actually make a decision. I'm going to say 19.5. If not, maybe get close to a retest, but I'm going to be close. I'm going to be on the side that I'm less likely. I think it's going to be less likely that we actually go ahead and put in a lower low. But that's just me. Let's see. You watched the video by James Janney about SPF. SPF. It's an hour long but amazing video. I have not seen that Sky Knight, but I definitely will watch that probably when I wake up earlier or wake up later today. Kind of like money from ATMs. Oh, come on. Don't do this. $2 million views in 9 days. Holy shit. All right, definitely check that out. Now, what do you guys want me to look at? KDA? XRP? Oh, Matic. Oh, who? Josh. Is Josh V in chat? I think it was Josh V who mentioned this. There is a very nice bullish ABC on Matic. Now, am I too convinced that this is, I mean, look, you guys know we let the setups dictate themselves. I try my best to not give my personal opinion on whether or not this is a valid ABC, or at least this ABC will hold. This ABC is 100% valid. But I just have a hard time believing that we're going to bounce from here. So maybe it's a little bit of personal bias getting in the way, but absolutely take that. Absolutely, if you're considering that this is a hodl position, right? This is a position that you can do spot or you can do hodl. I give myself a 15 to 20% stop, and I'm targeting the moon if I'm looking at this, because just like Vlad said, this is a mother of ABCs. That's a very nice setup. This is my breakfast, all right? I'm sorry. This was supposed to turn into an egg, I was gonna eat the whole thing. I was gonna maybe eat like probably about this size. Gonna make myself a little bit of a breakfast sandwich. But I'm all out of eggs. Terrible. So fuck it. We eat bread. Breaking bread with Johnny. That's so funny, Grant. I love that. That's so good. You know, I just realized for some reason I thought music wasn't playing, but then I realized I forgot I had my AirPods on, and I'm the only one not listening to music. Oh my god, why is my AirPods not connected? There we go. Oh, I gotta mute my mic for a second. All right, cool. Olive oil and balsamic. I'm telling you, Grant, if I had olive oil, I would absolutely be dipping, or I'd be pouring it on here right now. That sounds so good, but I don't have any olive oil. Are we ever gonna see ETFs in crypto 2024? See, the thing is, Vlad, I just have a very hard time believing that ETFs are gonna be bullish. That maybe it's just me, but I feel like every single time we get talks of ETFs or we get talks of something, it always leads to dumps. Always leads to dumps. Maybe in the course of like a longer term perspective, maybe. But I just have a hard time believing that overall ETFs are good for Bitcoin. Yes, does it provide more exposure for people to get more money in? Absolutely. But just like you said in your comment, they could also be short as well. More opportunity for shorts, more opportunity for people to sell. That could be a new name for this channel. I would consider that. Pratish, absolutely. Let's see. Manipulation would be, yeah, absolutely. I would agree. Come on. Let's hit TP. Let's make some money. Heard the deadline for a lot of those ETF decisions are around the halving, January, March. Agree that they don't mean much. If you want Bitcoin, you already buy stocks that have exposure to it. Yeah, crypto is traceable, so it's a different story. Okay, yeah, I get that. Look, I could be wrong. I just based off what I've seen in the past, it just every time we get some sort of new on ramp, whether it's CME, was there another one? I forgot what else is there, but CME, it's always led to more downside. I think in a longer term it has potential, but I think it's not going to be as much more significant as it would be without it. That's just my personal opinion. Magic Man, fair value gap on the daily on BTC. Usually dark pools are the thing that fuck up stocks, and so with crypto there is no dark pools. Oh yeah, no, I can see that. Definitely, Vlad, definitely. I mean, you also gotta understand, crypto ain't no saint either. Like, I think there's a lot of room for manipulation as well. EU? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. All right, daily. Do I have to zoom in? I mean, it's the problem with fair value gaps is that there's just so many of them. Like, let's go up to see if we can find fair value gaps. Fair value gap. Fair value gap. Fair value gap. Now are you looking for a bullish or a bearish fair value gap? Oh, you talking about this one? Let me know that's right. Bearish above our entry near TP. Oh, Magic Man, did you take that too? I do not like how drastic this is moving though. Look at that. We came back down and retested. Forming like a little head and shoulders or inverse head and shoulders. Guys, let me know if you want me to just live stream this more. I'll consider it. I know it is a crypto channel, but I've always like, I don't know. I can go on a whole spiel. My water. Oh. Excuse me. L87, how you doing, my friend? We're just hanging out. I know you're not seeing a Bitcoin chart. We're doing things a little bit different today. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I am absolutely fucking tired. Wow, that was good. That was good. I love that. I'm good. Good to see you with other charts. Yeah, so, I mean, if you want LA87, I can explain. I'm trying out a new strategy on Forex. Just trying to see if we can conjure something. Just to see if it's possible. Is it possible to become a profitable Forex trader? Or is everyone who talk about Forex a scam artist? Bitcoin being boring? Exactly. You gotta try different things. But yeah, if you're interested, L87, scroll up in chat. I left a couple links to like a YouTube video and in a link tree. Well, I would watch the YouTube video first. But definitely check that out if you're interested. Let's see. I don't touch Forex. I never did for some reason. Yeah, I mean, I didn't either because I just didn't have a urge to. And as well as I never, it was hard for me to sit there and actually find a way to make ABCs work with Forex. I'm not saying it can't be done. It can absolutely be done. I just haven't found a consistent way of doing so. It was a French baguette. According to the lady, I wanted a French baguette, but it was just Italian bread. I remember in bull runs, I would just enter longs, go to sleep, wake up and be in profit. This went for like a month, zero strategy. Oh, trust me. Oh yeah, I know. I made the most money I've ever made like leverage trading consistently was during the last bull run. I made stupid money. Stupid money. Can we? Okay. Hold on. Let me do something quick. Sorry, I had my AC on and it was getting cold in here. So, if you guys know me, well, actually, well, I feel like I talked about this previously, but if you guys know me, well, in case you guys don't, but if you guys don't know me, when it comes to like certain things, I'm very all or nothing about. So for me, I'm either very into something or I don't give two shits. There's no in between for me. There's no in between. Like I mean, that's kind of good, but also very bad at the same time. Like when I was like serious about the gym, I was serious about it. I was very good at maintaining a decent diet. I was working out 3 to 4 times a week consistently for years. Was in the best shape of my life. And then stuff happened and eventually I just like stopped and it just kind of just fell off. And I do plan on going back. I have to learn to kind of be in the middle. I have a very addictive personality. That's why I figured this out relatively young. That's why I've never tried any serious hardcore drugs. I've never done anything that can involve being addicted to something that can be very detrimental, whether it's gambling, alcohol, drugs. I do my best to kind of stay away from that because I know once I get started, I won't be able to stop, kind of thing. But it also is carried into my work life or like my effort when it comes to figuring out certain things. The reason why I became so good at trading is because I dedicated 110% to learning as much as I could, as fast as I can, figuring out the good and bad, what to do, what not to do. And I mean, oh, dude, there's something going on outside and it's pissing me off. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm at the point where like I'm like getting a little bit excited about trying to figure something out in Forex, and there's a reason why for that. So if you guys don't understand, or if you guys don't know, in case you guys don't know, if you guys don't know what prop firms are basically it's a very sketchy thing. It's kind of predatory, but so is trading. So I don't really feel so bad about it. But prop firms basically bank on the fact that people are stupid when it comes to making trading decisions. They make bad trading decisions. They blow accounts. And basically, they're allowing you to leverage their quote-unquote money, which is just a demo account. You're trading a demo account, and basically, whatever money you make out of that, they pay you out. It basically allows you to get an opportunity to make a lot of money, but also not risk as much, if that makes sense. Because if you go to any prop firm, I have a whole list of them. Let's go like Maven Trading. All right, this is just one. Like I said, there's a whole bunch on this list. So let's say you go to get funded. All right, they have a bunch of different programs out there. You can start a small one, $45. You get $5,000. 20,000 for 150. 50K for $300. 100K for 500. All right, and what this allows you to do is it allows you to take advantage of mitigating your risk, but also leveraging the money you have with leverage, if that makes sense. So in my head, I'm starting to do math. I'm starting to figure things out. And in my head, based on the graph that we talked about, that we showed here on this, okay, based on all this back testing data, you can see based on the results, all right, how much money you would be making if you had a certain amount. So this is going back to February 6th. So in the last 8 months, 7, 8 months, 9 months, can't do the math. 7 months. Yeah, the last 7 months, you would have made, if you traded the strongest pair, if you had a $20,000 account, you would have made 13 grand. That's nothing to like scoff at. That's a respectable amount off of 20K. So in my head, I'm like, what can you do? How can you like leverage this to make a respectable amount? So I went on a binge to where I found as many prop firms as I could, figured out what the max amount of money you can use in order to max amount of like accounts, or what's the highest amount of funding you can get, and see what you could potentially make when it comes to doing this consistently. All right, and as you can see, I'm trying to pull something up right now. So I made my own little chart, kind of gauge what companies out there, what you can use, and the potential of each one. So it's not the best spreadsheet in the world, but at the moment I'm currently trying to get funded on a 25K account. Now, an average of what I've seen this strategy do, or how well it performs, I would say a good consistent average of about 2% a month is fair. And to be honest, it's not that far off to how we trade crypto. Using the ABC strategy, like I make anywhere on my more aggressive accounts, like 5 to 7% a month. If I'm using my actual like swing account, my macro accounts, I would say anywhere from 3 to 5 is fair, 3 to 5% a month, which is still fantastic. So for example, like let's say you get funded on a 25K account, right, which you can see here at the bottom, right? It's down here. You guys can't see that. I'm going to try to move this way. So at the moment, I paid $120 for a 25K account, right? And if I get that funded, if you're averaging about 2% a month, it's about $500. Yearly ROI is about $6,000. $6,000 off a $120 investment. That's fantastic. So in my head, I start kind of doing some math, and if you guys want to plug in, now there's some that are outrageous. The concept, this website here, apparently you can get up to $20 million in funding, which is ridiculous, but it's 50K for a chance to get, or for a challenge account. So all you have to do is, let's say you pass, let's say you start doing this consistently, making 2% a month, which is not that much. Let's say you get your hands on another one. All right. there's a deal right now going on this website where you can get a $100,000 account for like $300 or $400. So let's say you get your hands on one of those, and let's say you pass the challenge. Now, I spent a total of $500 between two accounts. I have a potential, right? Remember, guys, this is just an average, right? This is not expectations. This is just kind of just me lowballing what is possible. You have a chance to make $2,500 a month, which is, like I said, it's nothing to scoff at. And I want to show you guys what happens when you start plugging some of these numbers in. All right, I'm going to stay away from these two because they're very higher amounts. But let's say you save a little bit of money, right? And let's say you buy another one. And let's say we're just saying hypotheticals. Let's say your strategy is consistent enough to where you can pass these challenges, right? Now we're up to 3 different accounts, right? We got the max funding from a different website, right? So 200K. So now we're sitting at 325, and now you're at a potential at $6,500. Well, last time I checked, I'm pretty sure that's the average salary here in the US. Actually, it's higher than the average salary here in the US. So, heading to oh wait, what? Are you serious? Let's go. Come on. Don't stop at this ABC. Do not stop at this ABC. I will be very upset if it stops. Oh, are we about to take profit live? All right, I'm up $500. I thought my profit was gonna be a little bit more than that, to be honest. I don't remember how much. Maybe my math was wrong on this. I should have risked 3.94 lots. 3.97. No, Vlad, we're not cashing out. We're sticking to the rules. You don't have a take profit? I thought I did. Hold on, let me plug those in. I'm sorry, I thought I did. Where is first? Let me put in the stops. Okay, I have a stop loss. All right, well, let's do. I gotta figure out, make sure I do this right. My entry is at. If you guys want, I can show you how to calculate lot size. You can do this all inside Tradingview, actually. So entries at, what was my entry at? 1.072. Oh shit. 1.07282. Please don't stop. Don't stop at this fucking ABC here. The one time I don't want price to follow at ABC. Don't respect this, please. So for me, it'll be a 1.07534. 1.0. What was it again? We did a little extra point just to get me. Oh my god. Okay. Old Johnny, are you an idiot? I am. But old Johnny would say yes. I am not a clever man. No, I'm just kidding. This is the $125 account, yes. But remember, guys, it's not all sunshines and rainbows. All right, I started with 25K. If you guys look at the very top, I started with 25K. I took a couple hits because I was mostly just trying to figure out. There's entries that I shouldn't have taken. I was trying to figure this out on my own without using guidance on what breaker structures were, breaker structures. So I was using the wrong breaker structures, but now I have a better understanding of what they are. So now I can be a little bit more consistent with the strategy. Come on, we're so close. But yeah, I want you guys to start. Don't get too excited about this because I get very excited about this. All right, so now we only have 3 accounts, 65 potential a month. And even if you decided to take half of that and just keep buying challenges, the next one I would probably buy is I would probably look to get like a 500k account one. So like this one. And let's say you can pass these challenges. All right, remember this is all banking on the fact that you can pass these challenges. All right, if we pass all these challenges, we're at 825 grand in funding. That's a potential at $16,500 a month. That's almost 200k a year. All right, and we're just buying one extra challenge at a time. You can buy multiple challenges at the exact same time, and there's software out there you can manage multiple accounts for you. So for example, if I wanted to, I can buy one. Let's do 2, 3, 4. Let's say at this point I buy 4 challenges and I pass them all. Now we're at $2.1 million in funding. If we can consistently get a 2% gain a month, 42.5 grand a month. Now, like I said, this is me getting excited, so don't get too excited like me. But when I see this, and then you also gotta understand, like, if you guys, I've been doing this for a very long time, and if you guys have been doing this with me, I would hope you guys have a good foundation of trading. Anything that all the important things that you need to focus on in trading, you can carry over into different markets. So if you're a stone cold killer in crypto, you're gonna be a stone cold killer in forex, as long as your strategy is good. I forgot the name. Magic Man. Let me find it quick. Basically, it's called the program itself, or I guess the type of program. It's a forex trade copier. There's different ones out there. Yeah, I think I've showed this video on stream before. So this one's called Social Trader Tools. There's different ones you can use. I keep forgetting to buy YouTube Premium again. I hate ads. Okay, this is Social Trader Tools. So theoretically, you can link up 50 fucking accounts if you wanted to. So, oh, we're so close to TP, guys. We're so close. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm just kidding. This doesn't affect me. Unfazed. It's like what Tate says. Imagine shooting a man with your last bullet and he stands there unfazed. I'm not doing the phase. I'm not doing the dance. You're moving stop loss to oh my god, dude. Let's see, Alan Clark. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm currently using this website, Tradingview. So at the moment, you guys have to make an account. But if you type the coupon code match, I believe it's still active. Yeah, you get a discount. So if you want, you can get a $10,000 account for 83 bucks. This is okay. So this is almost, I paid 120 or 130. This is almost as cheap as what I paid for mine. But you can start small. You can start out with a 10K account, 83 bucks. You know what I mean? Why not? Come on. Almost a grand in profit. Let's go. But too tight to pay for premium. Yeah, I forgot to cancel my subscription and I forgot to renew it. And I was like, I'll get it later. I just never signed up for it again. I get ads. I always get ad for Top Step. I think Top Step's on my list. Where's my list? Top Step's not on my list. Maybe I'll check them out. This one I'm very interested in. The only reason why I'm interested, because especially if I get seriously into this, you can buy a $2 million plan up front for 15 grand. Imagine you making 2% a month on 2 million. That's 40 grand a month. It's just the math be mathing. And that's even like, let's see. Trade Day is one of Iman Trading is using. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than that. Oh, definitely. I'll definitely check that up at Areas. How to withdraw money? Is it only for UX banks? Are you ready for this, Prathish? Are you ready for this? Depending on which one you use, you can withdraw in Bitcoin. That was. I looked like a crackhead. You can withdraw in Bitcoin. Isn't that pretty fucking cool? It's pretty cool. So, you can actually withdraw in Bitcoin. I know Tradingview allows you to withdraw in Bitcoin. I don't know about all of them. Some of them do require like bank wire transfers. But I know Tradingview is allows you to withdraw in Bitcoin. I don't want to log in. Oh, I forgot where it said. It talked about payouts. But I know for a fact that you can get paid out in Bitcoin. It's not all, remember, it's not all firms. This one you can get paid out in Bitcoin, which is nice. That's great. Then you can launder it easier. No, always pay your taxes. All right, always pay your taxes. I'm telling you, if this turns into a situation where I'm gonna get fucked, it's not gonna be a good time. It's okay though. It's okay. My playlist stopped. I'm sorry, guys. I'm to the point where I'm so tired. I'm like delusional. So you're gonna see me be a little bit silly today. Let's see, Johnny. I took the bearish ABC on Nvidia. So proud of myself. Let's see. Oh, BTC's moving. Is Soul dead? We need Soul to die. You said Nvidia. Let's see. How's the DXY? Wow, the DXY is not even pumping. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Nvidia. Not Siri. Shut up, Siri. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Give yourself a pat on the back. Round of applause, team, my friend. That's an awesome trade. You should be proud of yourself. You learned the strategy. You executed. You made a good trade. The best you can do. Come on, TP. Guys, can we just spam TP in chat? But yeah, so if you guys want, it's called Social Trader Tools. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna be all over the place because I am so tired. How much is this? I'm not giving you my name, but give me the fucking pricing. All right, well, $220 per month for 20 accounts. I mean, if you have 20 accounts, you're making a lot of money. Like, let's do the math. If you have I mean, this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Imagine you had 20 accounts. Well, my Forex fund is not on the list anymore. Like, just imagine if you could fill all of these out. You know what I mean? You can pass multiple prop firm challenges at the same time. And the fact that you have the potential to make 50 grand a month just blows my mind. And I can see why people are millionaires off of Forex. I understand now. I understand. TP? Did we hit TP? Oh, but Aries, you're encouraging price. I thought for some reason I know I just said can we get TPs in chat? I need to watch this, guys. If I don't watch this. Ugh. Have you gone over strategy in previous streams? Grant, I've kind of touched on it. If you want, I can give you a brief introduction. It's pretty straightforward. It's very similar to ABCs, which is the reason why I really like this strategy. Basically, all you're doing is if you see these different colors, teach Forex to Kite. He will definitely come with this with some strategy. See, the thing is, guys, I've tried. I've talked to him recently. I kind of like showed him this, and he just it didn't phase him. It didn't phase him. He's too busy with DoorDash and stuff. Like, I get it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell him like he should do this and force him to do this. I just personally think like if this was me in his situation, if you guys saw the Discord chat in his Discord, he's been under a lot of pressure recently because he's been picking up the slack when it comes to paying bills in his house. And I feel really bad. I know what that's like. So he's been grinding. He's been busting his ass. He's been putting a lot of time into DoorDash. But like if you have the potential to do something like this, you don't need to DoorDash. I get it though. You guys, Kite. I like to call it Kite. He's like the he's an old soul. Kite's an old soul. He's very stuck in his ways. And it's very hard to convince him to kind of step out. I'm just joking. No, Kite knows. I feel like Kite would like this if he actually took more time to look into this. I'm not gonna force him to do it. Maybe at some point, if I end up doing really well with this, maybe he'll see that. Maybe he'll hop on the train. But we're just trying this out, guys. This is not. I'm not dedicated to this 110% just yet. I think once I pass the prop firm challenge, and once I get funded, then I'll be a little bit more enthusiastic about this. But like, let's say you get 10 accounts, and then you just get one of the like, look at this. All right, actually, I already showed you guys. Yeah, 2 million in funding right off the bat. And then you have this account here, which I found on Twitter, was recommended from someone. Ready for this? Like the tier system is weird, but pay attention to the right counter here, or the right column. So basically, you can scale your way up all the way to 20 mil. That's insanity. That is insanity. Imagine just getting your hands on, and you can get up to 3 accounts on this site, up to 20 mil each. Don't remember, guys, these are just hypotheticals, all right? Trust me, I get myself way too excited about this. But like when I see stuff like this, I understand that it's possible. It's definitely possible. Is it likely? I can't say that it's guaranteed, but if everything makes sense, why not? Macro ABCs, while still being able to get other shit done, is always nice. On the other hand, I always enjoy learning new stuff. If it makes sense, why not swing the bat? Yeah, exactly, Grant. I'm the exact same way. Here, if you want, Grant, I'm a DM you. I'm a DM you after the stream. I'm gonna show you this, but basically, you can find the strategy on YouTube. All right, and it's being back tested rigorously. They're going back even further points and testing different time periods. They're doing a really good job. Shout out to Joel and his wife, Jay. They're testing, and like they provide pictures for every single one of these trade scenarios, win or lose. So I think, you know, it's got some weight behind it. I would say this is kind of legit. I like how straightforward it is. And I think there's a lot of possibilities when it comes to this. When Kite sees you rolling a Lambo, DoorDash will get kicked to the curb. And that's the thing, Drew. He's one of the least materialistic person. But if you have that huge accounts, you will need to look into liquidity and things like that. Yes, but I don't. If it was your own money bit areas, I would agree, but it's prop money. Technically, these accounts they're not A books, they're B books. So technically, is that the right term? Is B books or like fake accounts? I don't remember. I think A books are actually like legitimate trades placed on the books. But a lot of these prop firms, they just use demo accounts and they just pay you. So I don't think liquidity is a issue. The only thing I think will be an issue is slippage and spreads. So that's something I'll have to look into. We hit it. All right. Literally in one trade, we're almost at, so we were at, what was that? 23. We're at 20. Probably we were at 23 something and change. And just like that, we're almost back at break even from one trade. That would be right, but most legit firms have real accounts. No, you're absolutely right, Pedarius. I think, yeah, at some point when you get to that level, you do definitely have to consider liquidity. Absolutely. The hardest part at Jets Pizza Black. Let's go. There we go. So hopefully we can get a couple more of these trades in. And with the challenges, I have to be a little bit more aggressive, because if I'm not aggressive with the challenge accounts, it's less time you have to get funded. And something else that I've learned recently too is that you can get something called instant funding, but I don't like instant funding because you're paying a lot of money for a little bit. For example, like Maven Trading they have instant funding, so you can pay a little bit higher of a fee, but you instantly get, so you have the potential to get payouts right away. I don't like the fact that you're paying $240 for a 5K account, because that's nothing. You would have to trade for a while to make that up. And I feel like you would spend just as much time on a funded challenge and get the potential for more. That deep dish Jets pizza, dude. Grant, I love Jets pizza, man. Something about like that Detroit style pizza, it hits the spot. TP, hell yeah. So see, that was a win. That was an awesome win. I didn't think we were gonna get it on stream, but yeah. Please share us the Excel sheet in Discord. How about this? Let me ask you guys something. For those who are in my Discord, I'm gonna ask two questions. First question: for those who are in my Discord, do you guys want me to talk about this more? Do you guys want me to open up a separate channel for this? Because I will. Two, if you guys are here on YouTube, let me know if this is interesting for you guys. Me kind of branching out and doing the Forex stuff. Let me know, because I will definitely do it more, especially if this system is profitable and consistent. I will absolutely show this more on stream. And especially if I'm going to be streaming this early in the morning, we can possibly try to catch yes, do Johnny Forex then. I'm going to be honest. I thought if I do get into this and this is serious, like if Forex becomes a more serious thing for me, I'm not sure if I will consider rebranding the channel, or if I'll just go more into Beyond the Wicks with it. I don't know. I really don't want to bring this into Beyond the Wicks. I think it might be time to rebrand the channel if that's the case. Instead of just doing crypto stuff, we might have to change it to more trading, just trading in general. I'm thinking about it. It's not dead set, but let me know. All right. Prathish, I'll send it to you privately. If you guys want, I'll tag you guys in the Veneries. I just saw that one. I just saw what you posted in the Discord. That's awesome. Johnny's bread. The bread factory. See, let's do. Where is it? All right, Prathish, I send it to you. Let me know. That should work. All right, well, we did it. Or just put it in the pinned comment. Oh yeah, Spit Aries. I'll definitely do. You know, I'll do that as well. I've never done that before. I'll have to do that. Yeah, man. Let's live stream it more. Okay. Yeah. So on trading days. So I'll try to do it more on trading days. I believe tomorrow is a trading day, so maybe I'll be here tomorrow. We'll stream Forex for a little bit. I'm not gonna do London session because I mean, if I'm awake, maybe, but my sleep schedule is so fucked up, and I don't have to work until Thursday night, so I think I'm gonna spend some time to get some rest, kind of reset it a little bit. So we'll see. Yeah, I'll probably hop on tomorrow, maybe, and we'll see if we can catch a. Let's see. Didn't my Forex fund close up shop? Yes, they did. They were shut down by a CTFC. See ya, Johnny. A great little win. May pop by tomorrow. If live streaming. Yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know. I do appreciate that, Magic Man. I'm not going anywhere right now. I'll probably stay on for another like 10-15 minutes. I am fucking tired. I wanted to just get that win on stream, which we did. So fantastic. Now you can dump. You can go ahead and dump now. You can die. Go ahead and die. What was I saying? Fuck. My Forex funds. So apparently the big thing with my Forex funds, there's a lot of videos on this if you guys want to look it up. It's almost like a FTX scandal a little bit, but it's not as serious. When it comes to my Forex funds, they were claiming that they were trading with live funds and you were collecting live profits. That was basically the nail in the coffin. A lot of these prop firms don't say that, or they will straight up. I feel like prop firms should just be honest. They should just say, "Hey, this is demo. We'll pay if you're good. We'll pay you." There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think people will stop using them because of that. And it kind of protects your ass from regulations, but we'll see. My man swam more today than Twitter has employees. This is a real Johnny experience. Like I said, when you're sleep deprived, my guard just drops. I'm like I said, I really want to punch this light because it's just making my eyes hurt. So yeah, so basically my Forex funds was claiming that they were trading with live funds, which just wasn't the case. And so basically CFTC was like, nope, and then immediately shut them down. So a lot of these prop firms have been kind of stepping up and kind of like rewording their business model. I don't think prop firms are in any serious danger anytime soon. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, show this war got 6 months still happening. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Grant, I'll definitely If this works out and we do well and I get funded and if I can make consistent money, I'll see if I can get Phantom on the channel. I don't see why he wouldn't. I'm somewhat established. I'm not like him. He's got like 20k subs. But maybe I'll get Phantom on the channel. I recommend you guys watch his live streams. Like I said, his name is Phantom ICT. He's a young kid. This is almost like a Kite 2.0 because I don't know why it's always like the kids that are when Kite was, how old was he? This was like 3 years ago. He was like some like 20-year-old kid on the internet. The kid couldn't even drink, and I was listening to him. And now this guy, he's like in his early 20s, and I'm like, why couldn't I figure this shit out when I was younger? But definitely check out his live streams, especially the more recent ones. And also check out the videos on the model and all that stuff. So. I remember, but yeah, definitely check that out. I'll see if I can get Phantom on the channel. We'll see. I don't think I'm not gonna do it till later because, like I said, I'm not too invested in this yet. As much as I'm excited, you know, as much as it's fun to win those kinds of trades, you know, we gotta carry this out in the long term and see how it performs. ETH is dying. All right, we're gonna do Wordle. We're gonna wrap things up. Because to be honest, guys, I can't do this anymore. My eyes are hurting. I have a headache from being up for so long. There's stuff going on outside my house and it's pissing me off. I want to like throw a rock at whoever's making noise. Wordle. I'll leave the small time frame up. You guys know me. Let's play some Wordle. Let's play some Wordle. Raise. Oh, donuts. Swap me, please. I'm in my 50s, still figuring this out. We'll spam his channel. I appreciate it, Pratish. And no, Drew, I'm sorry. Hey, it's better late than never. You know what? I can't. You know what? You're right. I can't complain. I can't complain. But you know what? You're already, Drew. You're already so much farther than, especially if you're doing well. You're already doing so much better than the majority of people out there. I don't even know what kind of. That was a good guess. The D's not in the first spot. The R's not in the first or the third spot. Dude, if today's Wordle was tired, I would have went to bed. I just would have passed out on stream. Order. I don't know. I really don't know. Order. Older. I don't know. You got it. Older. NPC, moving away from crypto. What are you trading now? So I'm still trading crypto, but the biggest problem with crypto at the moment, first of all, shout out to Heather. Good job for figuring that out. The problem with crypto at the moment is it's just so freaking slow. Like, just nothing has been going on. So over the past couple months, it's not constant, but it's been consistent enough to where people have asked me about trading ABCs on different indices, forex, commodities, different markets in general. And unfortunately, it's just not as good as crypto. Crypto is just beautiful. ABCs work amazing. So in my head, I basically decided to come up with a foundation of how ABCs work. Basically, ABCs, I'll just summarize this real quick. ABCs create a uptrend where it creates trap positions based off of a prior high or prior low. All right, people FOMO once price gets back above. Price will reclaim that and basically force price below, stop people out, force a reversal, and possibly begin a bit larger downtrend or uptrend depending on which direction the ABC is in. So in my head, I was like, okay, the markets tend to move in that particular way. Is there a way we can figure this out on other markets? So eventually I went down the ICT rabbit hole. And I'm going to be honest, the majority of the ICT stuff, I'm not saying ICT himself, even though I'm not the biggest fan of him. The strategy itself isn't terrible. It's not the worst. I would prefer someone trade ICT over LU Wave, because it uses actual price action. It uses points. It uses what's the word I'm looking for? It uses real-time information, which is price action. You can make trades all based off of that, which I'm a fan of. So in my head, I want to take the idea, okay, how can you structure trades in a way that the market takes liquidity and gives you an opportunity to trade in the opposite direction? And then I came across a fellow YouTuber named Phantom ICT, and basically he has his own version, or his own his own strategy, which kind of touches on that. It's called the Forex Judas model, which I'll go ahead and link in the description below. And basically it's almost the same idea. All we're doing is you're going to either the euro, or you're going to Great British Pound. In this case, in today's trade, the trade that we won in the euro, these colored sections represent different market times. So the blue is Asian, green is London, red is New York. All you're looking for is price to either take out the high or the low. So let's use this example as, all right, and you can see whatever. And then once you get a break of the high or the low, then you're looking for a break of structure. And basically all a break of structure is a break of a previous higher low before price created that new higher low. It's a very complicated, it's kind of a hard way to explain it exactly, but that's the best way to do it. Originally this was your break of structure, but once we got a lower low and then a lower high, this became your new break of structure. So once you get a candle body close above that, you take the entry based on the candle body close. All right, stops below the low. You always target a fixed 2 to 1. All right, and then we hit TP. And there's a lot of information. There's people out there back testing this rigorously. Like I will show this multiple times if you guys want. I'm gonna find a way to link this in the pinned comments of this, so if you guys want to check that out later on, if you're just tuning in. But you guys can check out the videos, and also they did a great job back testing this. You can go back, you can see the trades, how they played out. You can see break of structure, entry, win or lost. You can track both, and it gives you the results based on how you structure your risk and the trades, etc. Gives you a win rate. Everything's all lined up. So I personally I like the potential of this. The math makes sense. I like the actual the foundation of the strategy. So I'm a really big fan. It aligns very well with how I trade. So I'm excited to try this out. So yeah, NPC. I'm not moving away. I'm not moving away from crypto. I'm just dipping my toes in other markets while we wait for BTC to finally do something. Which I might have just jinxed myself. We might be getting a larger move now. Who knows? So yeah. I think on that note, we're gonna go ahead and oh, come on. I just want to go to bed. Why is stuff happening now? I'm sorry. I've been sleep deprived. I've been up since 6 p.m. Oh, cool. Thanks for your explanation. Wonder if it works for stocks too. Maybe. I know people have tried it on like the NASDAQ, and it's done okay. There's a different way to approach it. You definitely look into that though if you want. But I'll leave everything in a pinned comment and description, or a pinned comment of this stream if you guys are interested in looking into it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the thing, guys. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so sorry. Let me pop out chat. Let me say goodbye to you guys, because I'm ready for bed. I'm so ready for bed. Pop out chat. All right, let's see. MPC, thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. I will for sure check it out. Thanks, Johnny. Thank you, Grant. I'll send you the stuff via DM if I remember before I go to sleep. If not, I'll leave it in the pinned comments. So yeah, Grant Calvin, MPC, Prathish, Drew, Bedarius, Heather, Magic Man, if you're still here, AZTV, Vlad, if you're still here, thank you so much. Ellie87, congratulations on the trade, my friend. Alan Clark, for whoever's still in here, I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Sky Knight, Bedarius, good night when you wake up. Watch tonight. Tonight I'm gonna go to bed and I'm like so fucking tired, and it's BTC's gonna be at 15K. Oh man. Ugh. But good morning, because it's the sun's nice and bright today. So thank you guys again. I might be here tomorrow, depending on what time I wake up and all that. I'm gonna start streaming more Forex stuff. Maybe we'll get more trade opportunities. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. Until then, if I'm not here tomorrow, I will do Thursday. I'll do Thursday. I'll let you guys know that. All right, enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and do the thing, because I'm gonna fall asleep in my chair. Why is my hat crooked? Get front and center. Like how does this happen? Crypto face on short. He's always late to the party, man. He's always late. Sleep with my friend. Thanks for taking the time. No problem. Thank you, Drew, for taking the time for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. All right, I love you guys. Time to catch up, should I? Bye-bye.